internet, good morning or afternoon or whatever it is where you are. Today I'm going to talk about my top 5 podcasts that I listen to in no particular order. So without further ado, my top 5 podcasts. Number 1 is the Penumbra podcast. It's the first one I started listening to, and it was a few months ago that I started listening to it, and it swallowed me whole. It's a detective noir sort of thing set on Mars in the future. Or, well, part of it is, the Penumbra is actually an anthology with a lot of different stories, but the one that I love is a detective noir on Mars called Juno Steel. Or, well, that's the name of the main character. It's super queer, it's awesome. Basically everyone is queer in some way. It plays with genre tropes, so yes, the main character is super like dark and broody, but other people call him out on it a lot, and his secretary is awesome, and there's just so many great characters, and I cannot recommend it enough, and I miss it so much because it's on hiatus, and it's been on hiatus for a long time. Number 2 is the Bright Sessions. Basically it's therapy for people with superpowers. So you hear their sessions with their therapist, Dr. Bright, and at first it's just different people coming in to get therapy, and then slowly their lives start to come together thanks to the therapy. And yeah, I've read it described sort of like the X-Men but with therapy, and I mean, I can get behind that. I see a lot of similarities in that I love team narratives and superpowers and stuff. So it also has like the best villains ever. One of them you can't help but feel sympathy for at the same time as you're like hating him, and he is so well written and well acted, and I just love him. And another one, she is so creepy and manipulative, and she's so good. Also great voice actor. All of them are. Also lots of queer characters. Yay! So many of them. Number 3 is not a radio drama, it's something else. I don't know the genre for that, but it's called Witch Please, and I lied. That is actually the first podcast I started listening to. I'm sorry, the Penumbra. But Witch Please, I started listening to like a year ago. It's two... They describe themselves as this. 2 badass lady scholars who discuss Harry Potter. Like one book at a time. And like first the first book, and then the first film, and then the second book, and then the second film. And it is great. They look at it from different angles, so like a feminist perspective, a queer perspective, how the teachers at Hogwarts behave, like the pedagogy of it. They are super funny, they love hanging out with each other, and you can tell, and I miss them a lot because they are on hiatus, and it's sad, but they will be back someday, and that makes me happy. Number 4 is Buffering the Vampire Slayer, where 2 wives discuss every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer one at a time. So they are on season 3 now, and I look forward to listening to them talk about everything for a few years in the future. It's gonna be great. They are super funny. They have a sexual tension award for every episode, for example, and at the end of every episode they have a song that they've written that like recaps the episode, and they are so good. And they have jingles for a lot of characters, and yeah. Number 5 is The Black Tapes. I only recently started listening to this because I was a little wary, because I enjoy scary things but not too scary, and there's something about just listening to things that makes it extra scary. They like play with sounds and things. But yeah, I really like it anyway. I would not recommend listening to it while walking home alone at night. I have done that and I had to stop because I was like, no, Everything was super scary. It's a docudrama, which makes it extra scary because they keep maintaining the illusion of reality. Like, if you look up the black tapes on the internet, you will go to their website and it'll be like it's real. And yeah, it's so scary. Oh yeah, what is it about? It's a docudrama where they investigate unsolved paranormal events. So basically, at first, they're out to try to disprove the paranormal events and try to solve what's behind them and things. And then slowly everything starts to come together and it gets more and more creepy, and yeah. So yeah, that was my top 5 podcasts. I have listened to a few more, but not enough to have an opinion on them yet. I might get back to that sometime in the future, because I didn't realize how much I would love listening to podcasts. They have so much potential, they have so much freedom to do what they want with the story. So yeah, I definitely recommend listening to all of them or a few. Alright, that was this video. I think I'm gonna cut it off there. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe at the little button there or there. I don't know which side it's on. And I will see you in a week on Friday. Bye!